gotta have a serious conversation today. Glasses or no glasses? Did you seriously just watch that? Need to change your pants?
I need to change my pants.
Anyways, today we got an important conversation to uphold. Today we're talking about the news. So sit back, relax, crack a cold one. I cosplayed as an alcoholic for a few days. That didn't turn out well, so we stick with Red Bull. You know? We live in a world where the news is on 24/7, and somehow, I don't know how, they always find something to complain about. Sounds like my wife, am I right?
I think I miss my wife.
But today we're going to look at why these channels and this modern age of reporting is utter stupidity at its finest. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. But I hope I can show you that there is a diamond in the rough, and I want to propose to you how we can look for that. Why don't we just look at the cream of the crop when it comes to news? Okay? Why don't we just have some fun, look at a few clips, and see like what modern day reporting is all about.
Well, apparently Bezos is putting his girlfriend on one of his phallus-shaped rockets and sending her into space. Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
You know what the thing is about this whole like Jeff Bezos phallic-based rocket like compensating for something? None of the photos make the rocket actually look big. You know what I'm saying? Is that wrong of me to say? But like, maybe it's just the photo. Maybe it's just the scale. I don't know. Like normally you take a photo of a ruler to and talk about even more stupidity and talk about bad, groovy. Who put this Austin Powers type graphic into the mix? That's not a real photo. That's completely AI. Wow. Don't get me wrong. Great comparison. Jeff Bezos and Dr. Evil, they both got that weird laugh. But why is this on my news network? Not mine. Let's clarify that.
You're not my dad!
This is the equivalence to those like grandmas watching like their dog get or pulled over for drunk driving and speeding away. But thinking it's real. And that shouldn't be on the news. Also, I'd like to say something controversial. If I was Jeff Bezos' wife, which, just saying, you haven't seen us both in the same room, so you can't prove I'm not. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to be on a rocket. I don't know. It's a huge waste. I don't know what the rockets are doing up there. We're not even back at the moon yet, and we want to go to Mars. But like, I don't know, watching my face go high in the sky and like, woo, wow, and then it comes back down, woo, whoa. Or like the cooler option, woo, that one was weird. Let's check out another.
Tyler Burrell joins us in studio. He will deliver literally anywhere. Tyler, it is so great to meet you in person.
A couple Coco's pies.
So we at these.
A couple is two, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
These are from Coco's, established 1978. Everybody loves Coco's Pizza.
That's right.
Where's Coco's based?
Aston, Pennsylvania.
And now we got two more up in here, so that's two couples, actually. Starting to get close to orgy territory.
Yeah, baby.
So it's not a couple, actually, Tucker. You're lying. On air. I caught you. I bet this is the first time. Huh? Be better.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Look, it's a nice gesture. This guy stopped like a crime by tripping somebody. He went yoink. He went, stop, criminal. He went wing. Can you see me supporting myself? He went hing. Stopped the bad guy. And Tuck wanted him on because he wants some za.
Pizza time.
And you know what? Maybe we're giving the old Tuck not the benefit of the doubt, the other one. The benefit of the doubtful of the benefit. And maybe they just want to share some za. Like, I don't see anything weird about this clip. Why are you even showing this to me, Jack?
Pie for you.
Okay.
Here's Tucker's pie.
This guy's own name. This is so important.
So I am, as you can likely tell, a pizza aficionado. I was a pizza delivery boy for 2
Is it
years.
warm at all?
He's a pizza aficionado, people. He's a pizza aficionado. He was a pizza boy for 2 years. Do not disrespect Tuck's name. He was a pizza boy for 2 years. You think you're a pizza aficionado? What? Come on. You think you're a pizza? Were you even a pizza boy? Are you? If you're a girl, you can't be a pizza boy. Just so you know, that makes you a pizza girl, and that means you can't be an aficionado, according to old Tucker Carlson. Okay?
Stone Valor, right here, Stone Valor.
What do you think you know that he doesn't? Let me see though, the aficionado. Like, I wonder, this wealth of knowledge, what would he get? You know, pepperoni classic, cheese, margarita, bringing the Italians back to life. Let's see.
Warm at all?
Yeah, it's totally warm. These warmers are just like one of the great wonders of science.
He was a pizza boy for 2 years. He's a pizza aficionado. Do not question him when he says the pizza's warm. Okay? It's warm. The technology is above anything else we've ever made in the last century. The Romans? You think they could have made the pizza warmer? You think the Romans could have done that? Do you really think the Romans could have done that? Do you think they could have done that without Tucker Carlson, pizza boy of 2 years, a pizza aficionado?
This is sausage
That's sausage.
and pineapple. And really quick,
What?
as a pizza professional, do you look down on this order? Is this?
I do. I think that. I consider a criminal.
I knew.
Tuck, he's gonna fuck. Tuck, he's gonna fuck. Tuck, you're gonna get fucking tripped with that order. Sausage and pineapple? Tuck, he's gonna stick your leg out and trip you down so hard. Genuinely, who would eat sausage and pineapple? Look, okay, there's some weirdos out there in the world. I know a few of you actually, but you get it with ham. Who does pineapple and sausage? What is those flavor profiles? And he just laughs it off too. He's like, you must think I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I do.
I used to deliver pizzas and calzones. I considered immoral, but I delivered them anyway.
It's actually still hot.
Like, he's so shocked how hot it is. How far did this pizza go? How long was this on the back of some person's moped? He's getting underpaid. And this dude's still talking about how warm the pizza is. Like, you don't have anything to prove, buddy. We all trusted you the first time. We all trusted when Pizza Aficionado, 2 years as a pizza boy, Tucker Carlson, told us it was still warm. And the magic and the science behind why it was. So why are you talking? Honestly, why are you talking? You disrespected Tuck. You told him his pizza was criminal. You tried to trip him. I saw it under the desk. And now you're still talking about how warm your pizza is. Good for you. Good for you.
Bro, how's your leg, by the way? Your leg was injured by the the car thief.
It's got a bone bruise on it. Down here.
How's your leg? Wasn't it injured? Wasn't it injured from the fleeing person? When you stuck out your leg, I'm going back. When you stuck out your leg, how'd that hurt, man? Do you guys like my socks, by the way? Can you tell me if you like my socks, please? My foot was injured when I stubbed my toe this morning. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like your leg was injured. Oh, it was injured. It had to get sawed off completely. But he still delivered the pizza to Tucker Carlson. But no, it just had a bone bruise. You get a bone bruise from like anything. If you fall off like a children's playset, you get a bone bruise. I'm not trying to crap on this guy. Like, clearly he did something right. And, you know, if you get invited to be on any news network, you're probably gonna go. Like, that's a cool experience, no matter what. But what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to tell a story? Isn't that what the news is for?
The car thief.
It's got a bone bruise on it. Down here.
Oh, damn, I can see it.
Yeah, it's not too bad, though.
Yeah, well, we can't, Tuck. I mean, I'm not saying this guy's lying about a bone bruise, but where is it? I've put my leg up on this table 5 times tonight, and we're just getting started. Like, telling me this guy from Philly couldn't do that? I've met a lot of Philadelphians. They can jump and they can get on tables. Not like the people in Buffalo, but they can do it. So this lies, false news, fake news.
Well, I'm gonna go once I've stuffed myself on your pineapple and sausage and your
You're what?
pizza. That's it for us for the week. We'll be back. By the way, the entire episode of Let Them Eat Bugs.
What the fuck is Let Them Eat Bugs? It's a Tucker Carlson original. Dude, he's not only a pizza boy aficionado, Tucker Carlson is a bug-eating expert.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god, it's a Call of Duty trailer. Would you give edible insects a try to help save the planet? I mean, isn't like there's a whole thing about how there's so much fish that we could eat and we just don't? Like we could all be pescatarian and save the world. Like, do we really have to resort to bugs? Or like, I hate to bring this topic up. There's a lot of pigeons.
What up?
People in charge really want us to eat bugs?
Is that guy laughing because he knows how stupid of a question that is? Tuck, you think you're gonna be eating pizza with like bugs on it now? Stuffing your face with that? Pineapple sausage and some crickets?
Elites were
Conspiracy people, they invent anything you can.
What is this stock footage of this guy with like humongous sticky notes? Where do you get those? Is he a bug?
Nicole Kidman, and I am going to eat a 4-course meal of bugs.
I don't need to see Nicole Kidman eat bugs. It would ruin the magic that her and I have between each other. Tuck's had a few misses. Let's see him redeem himself here.
M&M's, the candy company, has just announced that it's redesigning its cartoon characters to be more gender inclusive.
When Twix did their left and right campaign, Tucker Carlson was probably having a field day.
The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Why the change? Well, according to M&M's, quote, "We all win when we see more women in leading roles, because leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule."
What are you trying to say? You can't wear boots? Sexy boots? Sexy to Tucker Carlson? If you want to be in power? First off, women in power on their own is sexy, Tucker Carlson. So if we are commenting on the green M&M's sexiness, 100, and it stayed at 100, no matter what shoes she's wearing.
Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule.
All the other M&M's wear sneakers. Like, why are hers frumpy?
M&M's will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous.
I wear Reeboks. Are those frumpy or are they sexy? You can be the judge. I also wear New Balances. Are those frumpy or are those sexy? Leave it in the comments. Vote now. Hold your peace. And I'm a green M&M.
Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal.
Did Tucker Carlson ask out one of the M&Ms and they turned him down? And now he's just really upset about it.
When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won.
Guess we're never getting to equity, Tucker Carlson, because I'm turned on right now.
What?
I mean, who is thinking about the green M&M during love time? Okay, you got me. It's me. I'm one of the people. I'm part of the fan club. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Jack. But come on, am I right, people? But why is he so serious when he's talking about M&Ms? He's having a joyous, fun time stuffing his face talking to the pizza guy. But the minute anyone starts talking about the sexiness of M&Ms, Tuck gets real serious. Maybe Tuck's a part of the fan clubbing. So maybe Tuck and his bugs show how typical news is kind of at the fail point. But what about like on-the-fly journalism? On-the-fly journalism does exist. It's definitely getting more popular, I feel like, in the modern day. But it also gives a weird vibe. For example, if I were to run up to you on the street and come to your face like this and say, what do you think of today's current political landscape, and why do you think they changed the green M&M sexy boots to frumpy sneakers? You'd be pretty caught off guard by that, wouldn't you? I have the answer locked and loaded just in case it ever happens, but you'd probably be a little scared. But New York is the hot spot for these events, and oh boy, is it hot. So let's look at that, shall we?
Yo, Yo, word to my motherfucking Timbs, you heard? Yo, we out here in New York, dead ass. Let's go talk with the public and let's go see what the going on. You feel me? Yes!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I think too, the lower your pants are, the equivalence of your smartness. That's why I do all these videos totally pantsless. I know what you're thinking. Tucker Carlson should 100% drop his pants and dance in New York City. However, I think we're missing a big part of the picture here. If you zoom in and enhance, you find a cowboy in New York City. But we finally found some actual interviewing in this video. Some journalistic questions for the public, to hear from the public what the public is thinking, how the public is acting. We get to see New York for New York, you know? And when we're not there, we get to know what's going on.
Name any WNBA player.
LeBron?
Yeah, well, okay. So, yeah, that's not right, unfortunately. But, yeah, that could be it. But this is what I mean. You're taken off guard. When you're asked about Caitlin Clark, your mind is just on LeBron's sausage party.
What religion do the people in New Mexico speak?
Spanish.
We're so dumb. We're so dumb. We are so dumb as a generation. And this is highlighting that. To be honest with you, I don't even know sometimes where New Mexico is. I know it's a state. I'm not that dumb. But yeah, is New Mexico a state? Oh, fuck.
What year was the U.S. founded?
Boy, I don't fucking know. BC.
You know what, though? You know what? BC could mean a lot of things. Before Canada. Fuck, was it? I don't know.
Before Christ.
To be honest with you, if I asked you when the U.S. was founded, would you know? Would you know? 1776. You would know that if you watched Hamilton.
If I can prove that I never touched my balls, will you promise not to tell another soul what you saw?
With Tuck and this guy and anything else that's in New York, maybe we just need to go across the pond.
4 divided by 2.
4 divided by 2.
That's a tough one.
Put me on the spot.
4 divided
by 2 doesn't exist. It's not a mathematical number. They just tell you that at school.
Okay, but maybe that one was just a fluke, right? Like, not everyone's that dumb in the UK, you know? The biscuits haven't frickin' crammed their head too much.
Plus 5 plus 5.
5 plus 5? Come on, anybody knows this. 10.
Anybody knows this. You go over across the pond, anybody knows what 5 plus 5 is. It's 10. You knew that. I knew that, right? Come on. Come on. Yeah, we knew it. We could have done that. Like, jeez, anybody would have known that.
13 plus 12.
13 plus 12.
What?
42.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. You know, it's like, in all seriousness, there is more to this journalism than sexual diseases and math equations, though that does sound like my perfect night.
How many STDs you don't caught?
None.
There are people who do this who try and understand the mass population. They really do want to hear where people are at in life, what they're doing, what their experiences are, educating somebody, striking up a conversation who you'd never ever talk to or hear from in your entire life. And there is some magic to that. So what does that look like when you are asking genuine questions to bond with these people and not just strike them off guard and talk about Santa Fe, New Mexico?
Now we're going to be going around Manhattan, interviewing people, trying to see how they could afford living here and what they do for a living.
Like, these are the usual questions I'm talking about. You know, and when I meet someone, it's kind of right where I go to. You know, what do you do? How much do you make? You know, I could take that a step further. I like to ask their age if they're a woman. I love to ask how much they weigh if they're fat.
Oh, wow.
I worked with Captain Morgan a bunch.
Oh, really?
What do you mean you worked with Captain Morgan a bunch? Like the brand, right?
Back when he did Captain for President, so we went all over the world and shot with him. And
What do you mean he? What do you mean he did Captain for President? It was more of a marketing team, wasn't it? I don't. Was Captain Morgan real?
When you hear the name Captain Morgan, you may think of spiced rum fueling loud conversations at a sweaty college party. But while there were plenty of pirates whose reputations were built on boozing it up with bar wenches, the real Captain Morgan was not one of them.
So there actually was a real guy named Captain Morgan. And his name was Henry. Henry Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
The Bay Harbor Butcher. You know the nickname.
No. There's other types of journalism. Look at the academic integrity that is TMZ.
This woman left Drake and Playboy absolutely stunned after she threw her bra on stage. Let's just say Drake immediately wanted to find out who this woman was.
Listen, we got... Oh my God. Oh my God, it's killing me. Now listen. G? That could be an X-File. What is this? Who is this for? What am I gaining from this? And this is what I mean. It's like this landscape is all shock and pulling you in and critiquing things and like picking apart people for no reason, making fun of them or watching them make fun of themselves. It's just, it's funny. Okay, fine. It can be funny, but it just doesn't make sense to me why this is what we're doing for news and journalism nowadays, you know? And a lot of people make a living off of this and see it as their passion. I'm not telling you to stop. What I'm trying to get at, though, is I feel like we waste a lot of time with some of these segments. And we don't have to. What's the point of the news if we have this weird balance of really important stuff that you need to be aware of in the world that's affecting not only you, but just everyone in general? And Drake going crazy over a bra.
36G. Locate this woman immediately.
I hated news in general. I didn't watch anything because of this problem, because of this imbalance. But that's not good because you should be informed of obviously important stuff, but also, you know, fun things. That isn't critiquing or making fun of people. I don't need to see another Drake clip on my TikTok feed. I'd love to see something charming and wholesome and better to put out into this world.
The green M&M got her boots back, but apparently is now a lesbian, maybe?
I think one of the few places where I can see this as an example is CBS's Sunday morning and evening news. Don't get me wrong, they still focus on things, but Sunday morning is all dedicated to positive stories and very individual stories. At least this is just what I'm seeing from my experience. I don't need to see in the comments how NBC has a segment called How to Lose Depression in 10 Days by Matthew McConaughey. I don't need to see that. What I would love to focus on is a reporter who I really do admire for putting in the work, and that's Steve Hartman. You probably have heard of him, maybe you haven't, I don't know how much you know. What I love about Steve Hartman is pretty much all of his segments are focused on these really charming stories that don't play a big role in the grand scheme of things, but they kind of show you this piece of the world that I feel like we're missing a lot. And it's the piece of the world that's constantly changing and evolving, but for the good, you know? That's something we need to admire and not take for granted. The whole reason I started making this video and researching it was just because of this little short I saw. So please, just watch it, take a few seconds, grab some popcorn, let's enjoy it together, and then we'll meet back here, okay? Team, we ready? Hands in, 1, 2, 3, go.
There is at least one place left in America where pure autumn joy can still be found. It appears annually in Jody Hartman's front yard in Freeport, Maine, after he piles up his leaves and gives his dog the green light. Stella the yellow lab. Everything fall should be.
She kind of likes the feeling of it, I think, the sound maybe. I made you something. It's just her little comfort zone.
Stella started doing this about 9 years ago. A few years later, their other dog, Mabel, caught the fever. Today, their videos are extremely popular on social media, which is why Jody goes to great lengths to make sure his leaf pile lasts as long as possible.
Look, I doubt you expected this video to take a wholesome turn. I know. But that's called filmmaking, bitch. Just like with the Minecraft movie we talked about, not taking things so seriously, that doesn't have to just be with movies and art. To me, why do we have to be so negative in the world in general? A lot of bad things happen. I'm not saying ignore them. I'm not saying avoid them. But why can't we focus a little bit more on the good? I think, just to end this, to wrap this up, I think a lot of us are hurting inside or unhappy in some way, whether that's with ourselves, where we're at in the world, what's going on in the world in general. There's a lot to cause us to be unhappy and upset. And you go and watch people get picked apart on television. So why would you not pick apart yourself? Why would you not pick apart the people you care about? Because that's what you see, and monkey see, monkey do. Trust me, I'm a dumb monkey.
If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love.
I aim to propose that we just take a little bit of time out of our very busy days and focus on the good that's going on, whether in yourself or someone else or in the world or all three. Maybe that's all we need to focus on. Not for too long, just for a little bit. And maybe that can just be for a few minutes, watching a segment of news on a Sunday evening. Hashtag not sponsored.